Alright guys, today I'm going to take you through a foam rolling routine. This can be done with either a foam roller or a small ball such as a lacrosse ball, a golf ball, baseball, softball. You have all different types of choices. The smaller it is, the more centralized it's going to be on your muscles. The main thing that this does is it breaks up the tissues underneath the skin to help increase blood flow, make your muscles not as tight, all of that stuff before your warm-up. So you can do this before your warm-up. I'm just going to use the foam roller for demonstration purposes. What you want to do is you'll start low, okay? So we're going to start with the ankle and the calf. What you're going to do is you're going to put your calf right on the foam roller, cross the other foot over top to get more pressure on it. Lift yourself up, just roll back and forth. Wherever you feel tightness, make sure you spend more time on that area. So you roll back and forth. You can roll your ankle, make sure you're hitting it from all angles. So your calf, you're going to move up, back and forth. Make sure you get a lot of pressure on that. Wait till you feel a change. So roll back and forth. After that, you can move right up to your hamstring. All right, same thing, cross that leg over. You should be going back and forth, side to side. Just like that. Moving right up to the glute. It's going to be right here. What you want to do is you want to cross your leg over, lean over to this side. You're going to push back and forth. Probably feel some sticky areas in here, so make sure you spend good time on this. Make sure you feel change. Rolling back and forth, side to side. Finding those hard areas, making sure you get them rolled out. Next, just roll right over. What you'll do here, arm on the ground. Put your opposite leg over. This is going to hit the side of your leg, called your IT band. Just roll back and forth there. This can often get sticky too, so make sure you hit this good. Make sure you hit it from all angles, rolling back and forth. Make sure you're hitting those tough spots. Next is going to be your quad. Quad's going to be right here. Take that leg right on the foam roller there. And make sure you roll this out. Rotate your leg, make sure you hit all angles. Right here, roll back and forth. Finding this particularly sticky spot. Make sure you spend more time there. Back and forth, make sure you're hitting all angles there. Next one is going to be your inner thigh. This can get really tight and sticky for those guys who spend a lot of time at desks sitting down. So what you're going to do, you're going to take your knee out. Opposite leg is going to be straight. Take it right here, back and forth, up and down. Make sure you roll and hit all angles here. There we go. So far we've got the ankle, we've got the quad, hip flexor, we've got the hamstring, glute. Next thing is going to be your low back. Take that foam roller right on your low back. Back and forth here. Make sure you're going side to side. There you go. This is going to be your lower body foam rolling routine for your workout. Like I said, make sure you hit all the spots that are feeling tight. Make sure you're keeping on them until you feel a little bit of change. And have a good workout.
We're going to talk a little lax ball here. Okay, guys, you can use a lacrosse ball, you can use a baseball, you can use a tennis ball. Okay, it doesn't really matter as long as you have a fairly hard ball about that size. Sometimes a golf ball works, especially on your feet, but some of the bigger areas you need something a little bit bigger. But what we're just going to do, we're just going to talk about this. Okay, we're going to lax ball. Okay, we really want to lax ball our toes. We want to lax ball the arch of our foot and our heel. Okay, so when you're standing around all day in your shoes, you're in cleats, okay, your toes really don't move a whole lot, right? And they're confined obviously to your shoes. So what we want to try to do is really bend those toes back, spread them out, get some mobility back in those toes. We really want to hit the arch of our foot, okay, especially the pitchers, or even this is great for our middle infielders. Okay, they've been standing on their feet on the hard clay all day. Great for them. All right, it also loosens up. Okay, it'll loosen up our calves, which will loosen up our hamstrings, which will loosen up our back, which will loosen up our scaps. Okay, so everything really kind of starts from the bottom and works its way up. Okay, so we really want to make sure we spend a good amount of time lax ball on the bottom of our feet. Okay, next we're going to move to our calves. Okay, this is a little bit painful. Slide this way a little bit, please. It might be a little bit painful, especially if you got a lot of pressure points back there. Okay, but all we want to do is really kind of focus on the outside part of our calf, the inside part of our calf, and just really try to break up any sticky areas that we have. Okay, we'll also foam roll here, but this just kind of targets a few finer points within our calves that we need to get. So we'll go from our calves, now we'll go to our scaps. Okay, so we really want to line this up, really the inside part of our scap, okay, between our spine and our scap. We're just going to kind of roll there. You kind of move around a little bit if you like and find a good spot. Okay, if you find a spot, you're just going to hang out there for a minute. Really just trying to work its way out. Sometimes we'll have our guys put the arm up, and we'll take them just through some passive range of motion there as well. Okay, to try to work that out a little bit more. And we'll move them a little bit, find another spot. We'll have them stay there. Sometimes we'll take them through another little passive range of motion as well there with our scaps. Okay, so he's going to flip over. I'm sorry, let's just go ahead and get our triceps right there. Okay, so we're going to get our triceps. Sometimes you have to kind of roll over a little bit. We're going to get a little bit more weight on your tricep. You want to try to get down towards the distal head of your tricep. Sometimes maybe you're a little bit tight up in here, up in the top of the arm. So maybe you just dig in a little bit at the top of the tricep, that long head of the tricep. We'll flip over on our stomach, get our bicep. Okay. And we get our bicep again. You kind of want to get a little bit of weight right there. Okay, it's one of our main decelerators when we pitch. So we just want to make sure we kind of break that up, loosen that up, keep good tissue quality as well as good tissue length. We'll go ahead and get his forearm flexors. Okay, the bottom part of his forearm while he's there. Okay, again, really pretty good way to kind of get some weight on it. Being down. Okay, he's going to hop up. Okay, now we're going to get our pec. Okay, how they do the pec on the wall, I think you can get a little bit more weight in the pec or into the wall as opposed to on the ground. So he's just going to get here. Okay, we really kind of want to focus on kind of where the pec meets the shoulder, more or less. Okay, so the pec minor. So he's in here. He's probably making a few faces back here. We really just kind of want to open up that chest, that pec a little bit, make us a little bit more free, obviously on the back side, and it'll give us a little bit more internal rotation, believe it or not, on the front side. So he's just there. So that's our lacrosse ball. So start with the feet, kind of work our way up. Okay, we'll have to do just about everything down, and then we'll get on the wall with our pecs last, just because I don't want them hopping up, getting down, hopping up, getting down. Okay, so pretty simple there. Devote some time to it, should feel really good.